Hey everyone, welcome back. Today I'm going to take you on a 5-minute journey to heaven and back because this pork belly recipe that I'm about to show you is literally out of this world. I mean, this thing is so juicy and tender and savory. I mean, it literally melts in your mouth. And it's pretty easy to make too. So why don't we get started? So you're gonna need some pork belly. This is what 2 pounds of pork belly looks like, no bones. Next, you're gonna need some garlic, a small piece of ginger, and a couple of star anise. And you'll need some rock sugar, but you can easily replace that with brown sugar. And this is dark soy sauce, regular light soy sauce, and this is shaoxing wine, aka Chinese rice wine. Now, cut the pork belly into about 1-inch cubes or rectangular shapes. Just don't cut through the middle, separating the meat from the fatty portion because you want even bites. Crush 4 cloves of garlic and set them aside for now. Now, peel the ginger. We're going to need about 8 to 10 slices of ginger. We're going to use the first half in the beginning when we boil the meat, and the other half later with the sauce. Now heat up your wok or your pot because we're going to boil some water. Once the water starts to boil, use half the ginger we prepared and just put them in the water. The reason we boil ginger with the pork is so that it gets rid of any unpleasant odor and it makes the dish really fragrant. Make sure your pork bellies are nicely submerged in the water. Now skim any impurities out of the water. Now remove all the pork bellies from the pot and set it aside. So whether you use a wok or a regular pot, make sure it has a lid because having a lid is really important as we're going to be braising the pork belly with the lid on for an hour. Add 2 tablespoons of vegetable or any neutral oil. And we're going to dump the boiled pork belly meat from earlier and we're going to cook it until they're nice and golden brown. When the color starts to turn on the outside, we're going to add about 3 tablespoons of rock sugar and keep cooking until all the sugar gets dissolved. Rock sugar takes several minutes to dissolve, so if you're using brown sugar, make sure to cook the pork belly a little bit longer before you put the sugar in. Add 3 tablespoons of light sodium soy sauce. Two tablespoons of dark soy sauce. This will turn the color of the dish nice and dark brown. Add a 1/4 cup of Chinese rice wine. Stir everything around nice and easy. Add the star anise. I'm not a big fan of licorice, but this works in this dish. Next, add all the crushed garlic and throw in the rest of the ginger slices. Now we're gonna add water to the pot enough to submerge all the pork belly. This is the final step before we put the lid on and simmer it for an hour. Make sure to turn the heat down to medium-low. A lot of folks simmer this for 45 minutes, but it's just not soft enough for me. This is when I took the lid off right at 45 minutes, and as you see, the meat's still a little bit hard. I mean, it's still not bad, but I like mine just a little bit softer. Now, this is right at the 1 hour mark, and I'm going to show you how much softer the meat is. As you see, I can just poke right through with my chopstick. Now turn the heat up to medium-high, and we're going to cook off all this liquid. After about 15 minutes, you're going to evaporate most of the liquid and you'll reach this type of consistency. And we're going to add some cornstarch water made with 1 tablespoon of cornstarch. That way the sauce will turn really sticky and will stick to the pork belly and it will be so delicious. Sorry to torture you like this, but it smells incredible right now. We're going to cook this just a little bit more to activate the cornstarch to increase that viscosity. When it turns nice and sticky, turn off the heat because it's time to serve. So I just want to show you how thick the sauce should be, and as you see right now, it's not watery, it's kind of sticky and it's perfect. Garnish with green onion at the end. The best way to serve this is with a bowl of steamed rice. That's it, that's the final dish. Doesn't that look good? Man, I can't wait to shove it in my face. Okay, here we go again. This is absolutely my favorite part. So what I'm gonna do is put some of these on the rice. So I just want to do a quick taste test of how tender it turned out to be after cooking for an hour. Wow, that is tender. Oh, my God, this is good. I mean, come on, how can you not like this stuff? I mean, this is juicy, tender, sticky, savory, everything that I expected this to be. I love it. Well, that's it. If you enjoyed today's video, please hit that like button below and subscribe for more delicious recipes. Thanks for watching.